Hi, this is Brad Oaster. Today we're talking about step number 4 in our 10-step process. It's going to move you out of that temporary facility, from the theater, from the high school, maybe it's a Y.M.C.A, into a permanent building of your own. Or maybe you've just outgrown your existing church and you need to expand or relocate. The next step in our 10-step process here is to do your financial analysis and get the loan documentation in place. You want to do this right up front. There's nothing worse than going out and falling in love with an idea. You know, maybe when you bought your first home, you go out and you find this beautiful home. You think, oh, that's gorgeous, great neighborhood, good school district, looks like the neighbors are all friendly, I'd love to live there. You get mentally married to that, and then you find out it's beyond your financial capacity, and it's like a heartbreak that, oh gosh, Lord, why'd you show us this if we can't afford it? Well, when shopping for a house, it's often good to get pre-qualified. If you're looking to buy land to build a facility, you should do the same thing. You should know what your financial capabilities are and then try and stay within those, right? The thing that you have to really watch is banks will often tell you, oh, we'll lend you this amount of money. Well, maybe they will and maybe they won't. I can't tell you how many churches I've worked with in the past that have gone down that road already. A bank saying, oh, we'll lend you $3 million or $5 million or whatever. So they go out and they hire an architect and they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on drawings, only to come back and find out that the vice president of the bank, that promised them the loan doesn't have the authority. Or they'll push that off on the loan committee, saying, gosh, Pastor Bob, I'd give you the money. I know what a good guy you are. You're a client here at the bank, and boy, if it were up to me, I'd give it to you. But there's new regulations that really handcuffed us, and we just can't do it. Or it's the loan committee, right? The loan committee is met, and you just don't meet their criteria. So before you go very far in the development process, make sure that you know exactly what you're able to do, either from the fundraising campaign or a combination of fundraising and borrowing. Find out a realistic number so that you don't end up with a set of drawings that you can't afford to build. Churches all over America do this every single year. I had one year, actually, it was about I think it was 1989. I had 5 different churches come to me and say, Brad, can you help us? We hired this architect. We designed these drawings. We thought we could afford to build it. Now we find out that the bank won't lend us money. We can't get the funding to do this. What do? If you take the dollar value of those 5 drawings, just what was spent on the architecture, it's more than $1.5 million. And all of those drawings had to go in the trash, and they had to start over. So before you get too far, make sure that you're working with a bank that will actually fund your project. And don't take their word for it. Okay, they're nice, honest guys, but if it's not in writing, it doesn't exist. Make sure you have it in writing. We will lend this money to you based on these terms and conditions. Now, just so you know, most churches or most lenders out there, Evangelical Christian Credit Union, Bank of the West, most of the organizations we work with will lend on 2 conditions. First off, they won't give you more than 75% loan to value on the final product. So whatever your final building is appraised at, they'll only lend you 75% of that. So they want skin in the game on your part. So you got to come up with the other 25%. Okay, we've got creative ways on how to do that, and we work with churches all over to accomplish that. The other thing is they'll look at your income, and the most that most organizations will lend you is 3 times your annual operating budget. So if you have a $250,000 annual budget, the most you're going to be able to borrow is $750,000. So you just do the math for whatever your operating budget is. Now there's creative financing, and there's different things that we do in order to get small churches into phase 1 buildings. You can download an ebook on our website called Debt-Free Development. It's a free resource that I put together for you that shows how we go about helping churches just like yours to move into brand new custom designed facilities for their church while remaining debt-free. But be sure you've got that all lined up before you go out and pay an architect hundreds of thousands of dollars, develop a set of plans, show it to the congregation, get everybody hyped up, only to have to turn around and throw them in the trash. We don't want that to happen to you, and we can help you. My name's Brad Oaster. You can call me at 719-439-3019. My email, bradoaster@mac.com, or the website, bradoaster.com. Give me a call if I can help you. I look forward to talking to you.